Namaste. Welcome back to Just Be Mindful. I want to say thank you so much for any and all of the subscribers to this channel. It is absolutely appreciated. Thank you very much for being a follower of Just Be Mindful. My gratitude and my appreciation. I cannot say that enough. It is very appreciated. Anybody watching these videos and learning meditation, learning how to self-inquire, and also, the path of awakening. And that's what we are going to get into today. This is going to be an introduction video into our next series of videos that we're going to be doing here at Just Be Mindful. And that's going to be in regards to the path, or pathless path, I should say, of awakening, the hero's journey. And what the hero's journey means is the journey of inner transformation, the journey of looking into your identity as a separate individual, a separate person. And that's what spiritual awakening in regards to it is all about, is a transformation of identity, when you really see who and what you truly are. Investigating your identity as a separate self, as a separate entity, is what awakening and spiritual awakening is all about. And that's what we're going to be looking at. That's what we're going to be discussing and talking about the next few videos here on this series. It's the pathless path to awakening. And what this video here today is just going to be an introduction into the series, explain some of the videos that we're going to be doing. The very first video is going to be the role that meditation plays whenever it comes to awakening. Now, it's really very important. It's really important for the practitioner or the inquirer or the individual who is on the pathless path of awakening to really understand that meditation alone, typically 99%, and maybe I shouldn't put a figure on this, typically though, meditation alone does not awaken us to who and what we are. It does not really fully investigate identity. And that's what it takes to have a true awakening whenever it comes to the spiritual awakening process. Meditation alone can't really get you there. It can help assist. And that's what we want to start out with. The first video is where meditation helps. And what it does is that meditation can really help to calm the person down, calm the individual, calm the character down whenever it comes to thoughts, feelings, and emotions. It brings the individual or the inquirer within more of a present moment. And that's what it takes. It takes finding a gap, having a gap come about, arise within your consciousness where you can let go further and see the insights, see clearly who and what you truly are, that you're not a separate person, that you're not a separate entity, that you're one with the whole. And that's what it takes to investigate whenever it comes to the investigation process for awakening, is seeing who and what you truly are. And what we'll do, like I said, we'll investigate meditation, what it does, how to address your thoughts. If you have a lot of thoughts and feelings and emotions, what's really good is to really start to get a good meditation practice, really start to investigate your thoughts, try to start to slow down the mind a little bit. You're not really wanting to push away the thoughts. You don't want to force anything away. What we're trying to do really is we want to investigate the nature of the thoughts, where the thoughts are arising from, how they come about within your consciousness. Have you noticed that you're not really in control of what thoughts are coming within your mind? That way you can kind of look at them and see what the true nature is of these thoughts, and really start to let them fall away. And there's a certain way about doing that, that the next video with this, actually the first video in this series, we're really going to take a look at and really dive into it and give you some guidance on how to really get the thoughts to really slow down and calm, so that way you can get yourself into that present moment, have more presence arise within your consciousness. So it gives you an opportunity to let go on a deeper level and really have truth arise for you. It gives you a chance to really investigate your identity and let go further. So when it comes to self-inquiry, in my experience on my journey, it took really investigating my thoughts first, really having a solid meditation practice, and really slowing my, overwhelming mind sometimes back then, before this, whole journey began. It really took calming my mind down, really seeing what thoughts really were, and how they were affecting me, and just letting them fall away on a natural level, not pushing them away, but just letting them be as they are. And then that helped me open up to it helped me open to a gap where I could let go further, and that really helps transformation come about. And we'll get into that more detail, with the next video, or the first video with this series, in regards to meditation and how that can, assist the inquirer on this role, or on this path. After that, then we'll get more into self-inquiry, spiritual self-inquiry. Who am I? What am I? Where am I? Or even what is mu? Them are the 4 inquiries that we're going to focus on with this series, with this awakening series. And we'll dive deep into on them videos, each part of those videos, and really go into the inquiry. We'll do like somewhat of a meditation session and show you how to use the inquiry, what you're looking for. And by then, we've already taken a very deep look at thoughts and how they affect the individual. So that way, hopefully, we can open up to more of a present moment where we can let go a little bit, let go further, let go deeply, and have inner transformation take place. But you have to remember, when it comes to awakening, whenever it comes to this type of spiritual process, you really cannot make this happen. This isn't something you can force to happen. Awakening happens whenever it's ready to happen. We can't make this happen. We can set the circumstances up to where most likely it's a possibility for it to happen. And it's absolutely possible for anybody to go through this process, to have this transformation take place. But we have to understand that it's not something that we can force to happen. It's not something that we can just say, hey, you know what, we're going to awaken right here in this moment. Now, there's a deeper force behind all this. There's a deeper a deeper movement whenever it comes to awakening. And that's why, it's really important to, even now, starting this journey, to live a positive lifestyle, be as an upstanding citizen as you can, be as friendly as people as you can. Really start to look into your identity, look into your present moment, see what type of experience is going on. All that plays a huge role. But this transformation process is absolutely available for anybody looking to take the journey. But it's also a journey that has to have some dedication from the practitioner. The one doing the inquiries, the individual looking to go down the spiritual path, has to dedicate to this path. It has to be the most important thing on your agenda. You have to almost put everything else to the side and really dedicate and devote your time to the practice. If it's just halfway done, halfway devoted, halfway not, that sometimes doesn't get it doesn't get it done. You have to fully dive deep into, really investigating who and what you truly are. This has to be a type of practice that's done every day. You have to do your inquiries. You have to really start to calm your mind, really see and look in your direct experience who and what you truly are. And then that gives an opportunity for inner transformation to come about. It gives an opportunity for you to let go on a deeper level. And then that can, in return, set the stage for a spiritual awakening, an awakening to who and what we truly are to happen. But like I said, it's not something that we can force to happen. It's just something that we can work towards. After that, after we, look in this, meditation and self-inquiry, we'll go into that. And then we also want to take a look at beliefs. What are your beliefs? What are your deepest beliefs that are within your subconscious? Do you believe this is a type of transformation that can happen for you? Do you believe that you're not a separate individual? Is that something that you can actually accept within your mind? There's a lot of beliefs and stuff that could really keep you or hamper you from, letting go deeper on a deeper level. Do you believe that this process is possible for you? We'll look at some common beliefs that people seem to be hung up on, whenever it comes to their identity, whenever it comes to their name, and so on. We'll do a video on that, really look at that. and that'll give you the individual on this path. It'll give you an opportunity to really look at these beliefs, see if it's something that might be something that needs to be investigated. And there's a lot of times there's definitely going to be something there that you'll probably have to look into. It's just part of the path, part of the journey. Um, After that, we'll do a video. We'll do some more videos in regards to what's it like if someone does have a transformation, if someone does have an awakening. What is the common occurrence? What usually happens if an individual has an awakening? And we have to understand too, whenever I say an individual, it's not really an individual that's having this awakening. So that's in a way a wrong way to really put it. But sometimes it's really hard to speak about this subject. Very paradoxical, but an individual, as who and what you take yourself to be, will not be the one that awakens, will not be the one that has this transformation. It's something deeper than that. It's deeper than the mind. It's deeper than who and what you take yourself to be. There's something within us that is present within our experience that begins to come to the surface, that begins to really come about within your consciousness. And you start, like I said, this is a process of identity. You're really investigating who and what you are, and there's something within our experience, something within who and what we are, that really starts to arise when we do this type of work, when we do this type of journey. And that's something that you really need to be aware of. This isn't something that me as James, or you as your name, you as your separate identity. It's not something that you can actually awaken to. That all almost has to be let go of as well. And it's something on a deeper level that awakens to their truest nature. But it's way beyond the mind. It's way beyond our identities. It's way beyond the separate self. This is on a deeper level. This is an inner transformation of identity. Make no mistake about it. So that's very important for the one doing these inquiries to understand as well. So we'll look at like what a transformation usually looks like on a broader scale, but there are some experiences where you'll get a flash of insight, and then the insight will actually shut down. It's not shut down completely once you're able to see that you're not a separate self. Once you're able to see that you're not a separate identity, that normally cannot go away. It just may take some time deepening the process, going through deeper inquiries, looking into who and what you truly are. And we can investigate that as the journey as we go along the journey of this. It's just part of the path. Some individuals will have an awakening and be fully awakened. And it just all comes about into a deeper stage. So it just depends on how deep the insight is, and that's something that we can take a look at at a later time once that happens. But we'll look at some of the experiences on what you'll be looking for whenever it comes to transformation. We'll look at doubts. We'll look at when it comes to doubting the process. We are naturally in tune to doubting our experience. I had a lot of doubts myself whenever it came to a lot of this process. So we'll look at some of the doubts whenever it comes to that. And then some of the other videos that we'll do with this, we'll look at some deeper stages whenever it comes to realization. We'll look at some of the non-dual aspects of it with the sense fields, whenever it comes to vision, whenever it comes to hearing, whenever it comes to your sights, your sound, your taste. We'll really dive into that, and we'll look at how they'll investigate that, because once you awaken, that gives you opportunity to really start to investigate all of your senses. It's actually 6 different senses that you'll be able to start to investigate whenever it comes to your vision, your hearing, your sound, your sights, your taste, even the body, the sense of the body, the thoughts in the mind. All of this really becomes available for the practitioner, for the inquirer, the one on the journey. All of that becomes available, and you can really start to dissolve some untruthful things that are based in our experience. And again, I just want to make sure it's understood that almost all of this experience is actually already present within our experience. Everything about a spiritual awakening is actually already here. It's already within you. It's already a part of you. The mind, the separate identity, the mind really, puts a filter over top of everything. And once we're able to awaken from that, once we're able to see who and what we truly are, we can start to dissolve some of those filters, dissolve some of those identities, and really start to see what life and what direct experience really is whenever it comes to the awakening journey. I mean, like I said, this is something we can dive deeper in. This is just an introduction video on what we're gonna, look into doing with this. Um, we'll also include some meditations, some guided meditations, especially whenever it comes to letting go of thoughts. Some self-inquiry meditations are already available. Some Zen koan meditations are already also available with this channel. So that, I'll make sure that I include that with some of the descriptions. But that's what these next few videos are going to be all about. We're going to take a look at the spiritual awakening journey. We're going to look at the hero's journey, the inner transformation journey, kind of give my experience of the whole process. I don't like to really make it about me, but I did have, the consciousness of me had a transformation back in early 2022, February 2022, and I just want to pay that forward. There's something within me that's really pushing me towards this, that wants to communicate this, wants to put it out there that it doesn't take a special person. This is not anything mystical. This is not anything that's not ordinary. This is something that is available to each and every one of us, and it really makes you more of, and in my direct experience, it makes you more of a loving and caring person. It really makes everything more about everyone instead of yourself. It really opens you up to understanding on a deeper level. One of my favorite things about it, it helps you listen, more clearer. You start to listen to people more. You don't have all these thoughts going in your mind. You're able to hear what people are saying to you and really give that respect. Give that respect to the other person communicating with you. The respect of just listening to them and responding, on a deeper level, and really giving that respect to another person is by all means, in my opinion, so sacred and so dear. So that's just some of the things that come about with this transformation, and we can go into that deeper once we go down this journey. But like I said, the next video is going to be about meditation, what meditation can do, how meditation plays a role, how we start to calm our mind, how we start to de-identify some of the thoughts that will open this up to a chance to really let go on a deeper level. So this, like I said, this was an introduction video into the next series of videos that we're going to be doing here. Just be mindful. I appreciate you watching this. Thank you so much for everyone's support with this channel for the past 3 months. Thank you. I cannot say that enough. Look for the next video to come out in regards to meditation and how to really start to look at your thoughts and disidentify for them. Everyone have a great evening. Namaste.